So today we're going to talk about how your greatest performance risks may be hidden from your view. So if you think about people who drive, they rely not just on their eyes, but also on the vehicle's mirrors to aid their awareness of dangers, including nearby vehicles, pedestrians, and other risks around them. But what if your greatest performance risks as a manager are outside your field of awareness? Did you know that when your greatest strengths are overdone or used in the wrong way, they can actually lead to negative unintended consequences and undermine your performance as a manager? In fact, you may be surprised to learn that research shows that overdone strengths are a greater source of performance problems for managers and leaders than any shortfalls in skills and competence. Let's stop just and reflect on that for a while. So what are the main causes of overdone strengths, and how can you prevent those from undermining your performance and, of course, your career? Firstly, it's important to learn to challenge habits and adapt them if necessary. So most people develop deeply ingrained ways of handling tasks and decisions based on what's worked for them in the past. For example, you can have a newly promoted manager who might continue to be highly detail-focused and critical in the way they approach their new management role once they're promoted. Although those strengths might have worked very well in the role as a technical expert, using those strengths too much is likely to come across as micromanaging and even negative to their new team members and peers, resulting in demotivation and also a disempowered team. You can avoid this risk by ensuring ongoing self-improvement and learning new ways of using your strengths in different roles and different situations, but also by inviting regular feedback from a broad range of co-workers on how effectively you're using your strengths and behaviors. Secondly, it's important to be aware of how you respond under stress and pressure. So stress and pressure often amplifies overdrive behaviors. For example, if a highly determined manager becomes too stubborn and inflexible in the way they negotiate an important business deal, they could undermine the deal and also damage relationships in the process. It's really important to have good awareness of what happens to your strengths in those times of stress and pressure. Once your overdrive behaviors are understood, it's important to take appropriate action to minimize the risk of overdrive, including replacing negative, deeply ingrained stress responses with more positive, rational behaviors. Guarding against excesses in strengths almost always starts with good awareness. But I've found that working with literally thousands of managers and leaders over the years, that very few, I would probably estimate only around 5 to 10%, understand what happens when their strengths go into overdrive and become risks. We always recommend that a great starting point is to take an accurate strengths profiler like StrengthScope. As well as giving you more insight into how you can build on your areas of greatest strength, StrengthScope will help you reduce the risks associated with your overdone strengths.